It's Steve from Machete Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, follow if you want me one. You can find me on a skylight, stomp my feet and I go bye-bye. Floating through the elevator of my mind's eye, I'm fine. Feeling dizzy like a rascal, baby, I'm grime. And if you wanna square up, then I am Einstein. Taking gravity bongs back at high times. Find me on a weeknight, middle of a street fight, smoking on a peace pipe, trying to get my teeth fixed, right? I'm the make it the ace, breaking records of pace. And I need another win like the devil needs a fireplace. Smoking in the back room, sitting in the black tomb, screaming in the quiet place, hoping they'll come back soon. Fuck it, man, I'm tired, mate. It's really pretty pointless when you're sitting at a higher rate. Looking for a hideaway, smoke some and hibernate. I am great. Beat on, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat on, bum, bum, follow if you want me one, want me one. Beat on, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat on, follow if you want me one.
Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key.
What's up, guys? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? We're back here for more classic Cyrax nonsense. Going back again into the archives, reaching back to a year ago from today. Cyrax was really mad about Marty attacking his real-life children, because Cyrax definitely had kids. And I know what you're thinking, where he's going to be talking about Callum. You know, that child that he's been talking about raising for the past 13 years of his life. He's been there for Callum for 13 years. No, it's not Callum. Remember Ollie and Andy? The children he was totally the father of a year ago that just disappeared and he forgot about because he doesn't care about anyone but himself. That's what he's talking about. So we have some videos to watch from 1 year ago, guys. Cyrax was on Rumble and complaining about Marty sending juice boxes to Ollie and Andy. So he came onto Rumble to do a stream, and he said the first video was family is everything, guys. So let's check out some classic Cyrax whines. As always, here's a fly, and let's check out Cyrax whining and protecting his kids. Oh, and then after this, after all these are done, we have a very short new video from Cyrax. For the very end, he once again has a message for some more children. So that'll be at the very end, guys. Look forward to that. Yep.
There we go. What's going on, everybody? So, last night, I had something very, very terrible happen. What's going on, everybody? And that's something that happened was my son Ollie being put in the hospital by the evil, cruel, maniacal monster known as Music Biz Marty.
Yeah, that's right. His son Ollie. You know, this kid that he completely stopped talking about after he broke up with the kid's mom. This kid that he totally loved, that he was a real father to, that he completely moved on from and forgot about as soon as he found a new little toy to play with. It was totally real. It wasn't really stupid and pathetic. Him talking about Ollie as his son.
Just thinking about it, I get choked up. Marty is an evil, evil human being. And I do mean very fucking evil. And because of everything, because of all the lies that were being put in my head, I ran away. Until I realized what was going on. And I decided, you know what?
He decided to come back and make a stupid Rumble stream. 5 from Noel. I'm glad his PC got bricked so we don't have to hear his stupid auto-tuned voice during his videos. Yeah, I agree. The auto-tune was the worst part about him having a PC. Absolutely.
Ollie and Isaac deserve a dad. And my wonderful...
Oh yeah, did I say Ollie and Andy? I think I said Ollie and Andy. Isn't that the kids from Bob's Burgers? That's my mistake. Ollie and Isaac. My mistake.
amazing girlfriend Taylor, that has been with me through every fucking thing, deserves to have me there right beside her. The same way that she was there for me. So yes, this live stream is not only to expose Music Biz Marty for the evil monster that he truly is.
And he did just that. He exposed Molly. Marty as the evil monster. And Cyrax was shown as the good man who just wanted to raise a family this entire time.
But this show is for my sons and for my girlfriend Taylor. And Taylor, I want this first song to be for you and our sons.
He was so head over heels for Taylor and her kids, and somehow he just completely forgot about her and her kids, despite all this talk about being so devoted to them. He just completely forgot about them and stopped talking about them.
This song is my promise to you guys. Now, I want you guys to take a look at that stream thumbnail right now. That stream thumbnail is my two sons, Oliver and Isaac.
Yeah. Again, at the end of all this, we have a very short but a very new video of Cyrax without any hint of irony, actually telling children to stay in school. Coming from Cyrax, without any hint of irony. But it's very short, so I'm saving it to the very end, guys.
And the reason why I chose that as my thumbnail, because those two boys, they mean the goddamn world to me. They mean everything to me. And there isn't the goddamn...
Oh, was this the video? I forget. Was this the video where he made the thumbnail, the actual picture of the children, put that out in public on his YouTube video, made the thumbnail the actual picture of these children, and thought that was a great idea, despite everyone around him telling him, Cyrax, stop talking about children. Don't put pictures of children on your channel. He turns around and makes the thumbnail picture of these children.
Damn thing on this earth that I would not do to protect them from harm. The same way that my supporters and my people would protect me from harm. The same way that if they were in my position, I know that they would protect me from harm as well. Just like they would do for their mom. Just like my family and my friends would do for me.
Yep. It's true. He's winded from singing his songs.
And Ollie, Isaac, I want you guys to know that I love you both very, very, very much.
Oh my god, that's so gross. 2 from Noel. Is it any wonder that he likes dating single moms? No. No, it's not. He loves dating single moms, so he can tell children that he loves them as well. It's so creepy. It will never stop being creepy.
And I hope that you guys see this one day and understand that yes, I've made some mistakes in my life. I may have messed up, I may have made some mistakes, but I'm here fixing them one day at a time, doing everything I can to help you.
And now it's like a year later. He hasn't done anything to be at all better. He hasn't looked for a job. He hasn't even looked for a job, much less applied for a job, much less gotten a job. He hasn't done anything. He's had several fights with his family, making their lives worse. He's cut off his sister again. He had his toys broken. But yeah, he's doing everything he can to make life better for this woman and her kids, guys.
And your mom, one day at a time, every day. Doing everything I can to be a better man, to be a better person than I was yesterday. For my friends, for my family, for all your aunts, all your uncles, but most importantly, for you guys.
It's like he's trying to make himself part of their family because he's so desperate for a family structure because this family structure is terrible. He has a grandmother and her boyfriend. That's his entire family structure. So he craves a real family structure. You know, 2 adults at the head, a couple kids, some aunts and uncles, some grandparents, a whole network of family. So he's just trying to become part of someone else's family. It's really, really sad.
And Ollie, Isaac, I want you boys to know that I love you. And this song. Yo, Vlad, what's up, my man? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? It's been a minute, bro. How are you? And yo, to Gallon, add me over on Discord, man. I just sent you a friend request, so go ahead and check your stuff, man. Now, if you guys are just now joining, today I'm doing good, but last night I was a fucking wreck. Last night was one of the worst nights of my whole fucking life ever.
Yeah. Every night with Cyrax, when he was dealing with a troll, he has to come on stream. It was the worst night of my life ever. I can't believe I almost didn't get through it, guy. It was the worst night of my life. And then, like, you know, he gets over, and 2 weeks later, another troll comes on and tells him he's a terrible person. Guys, it was the worst night of my life.
Now, as everybody knows, I have a girlfriend named Taylor that I've been dating for quite some time now. And Music Biz Marty decided to do the worst thing ever in human existence and go after one of my stepsons, her children, one of my kids, one of my stepchildren, one of her kids, one of her sons decided to go after them and tried to poison them by injecting bleach into a juice box and sending it to her in my name, when I would never do that to my kids.
It was such a ridiculous story. Literally lifted off of this storyline of Breaking Bad. Literally lifted directly from a TV show storyline and told the Cyrax like it was real. And Cyrax goes, yeah, that's definitely what's happening. That's definitely what's happening. And I need to make a video. Telling the world what Marty did. And it's totally, I mean, I've never seen Breaking Bad, but, you know, that's definitely what really happens in the real world.
Ever. Because let me tell you right now, when Taylor found me, I was at one of the lowest points in my life. I had begun to lose all hope. I had begun to think that it was all over. I had begun to think that I would never make it out of that troll community like I did. didn't think that I was worthy of love. I didn't think that I was worthy of being with someone. I didn't think that anybody would ever love me for who I am, despite my mistakes, despite everything that I've been through. But yet, Taylor saw right through that shit and saw me for the person that I am. She saw me for me. She saw the person I could be. She saw the person that I am capable of being. And let me tell you right now, Taylor and those two boys, my sons, they gave me a reason to fight. They gave me a reason to live again.
Remember, those two boys, his sons, that he hasn't talked about since. He's actually adopted new children since then that he has never met. He just goes from child to child on the internet and proclaiming, "You're my child, I love you," and then he forgets about that. Everybody tells him to stop doing it because it's creepy. He goes, "No, it's real. These are my real children and I love them." And everybody goes, "No, Cyrax, you're just being weird and creepy again and you're going to forget about them in a couple months." He goes, "No, these are my real children and I love them." And then he forgets about them in a couple months and he finds a new child to glob onto and he goes, "This is my real child and I love him." And then he forgets about them in a couple months.
They gave me a reason to chase my dreams as a content creator, as a musician, as a music artist. They gave me a reason to live my life again. They gave me a reason to love. They showed me what true, unconditional love truly means. They showed me what it means to be loved.
Oh, good God. Good God. Again, he is still talking about two children. He's talking about being in love with children. He's in love with these children. He was in love with these children. And then he forgot about them so quickly.
Because they saw everything that I went through. They've seen the hell that I've been through. They've seen what I've dealt with. And let me tell you right now, I couldn't thank those three enough. Because of them and all my close friends that have stood by me, I am no longer in the troll community. Because as I said yesterday,
yeah, Cyrax was out of the troll community. As of this day, a year ago, the troll community completely left him alone because he sat here and decided he was done with the troll community. And now currently, at this date of this video, in love with some children.
that Cyraxx character that you all know, that Marty and them made, that's not who I am. That's not who I truly am deep down inside. That person is dead. That person is never, ever coming back ever again. Because that person that they made is not someone I ever wanted to be. So to Taylor, I want to say thank you for standing by my side throughout all this. I know it's been hard. I know it's not easy. I know there have been times where I ran away because I got scared, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. But Taylor, I'm here telling you in front of thousands of people right now that I'm not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. And within a few short months of this, he would completely forget about Taylor and get hooked up with a girl named Kira and adopt her child named Callum and proclaim that Callum was his true child and that he loves Callum, and completely forget about Ollie and Isaac forever. He has never talked about Ollie and Isaac since this whole period of his life wrapped up, showing that this was all just performative, stupid nonsense.
Like I told you this morning, I swear it on my motherfucking life that I am not going anywhere ever. It is me and you. It's me, you, and our sons.
And he so quickly forgot about her and her sons and then left them in the dark to fend for themselves because he doesn't care about anyone but himself, and he never has and never will.
And our friends and our family. And anybody else that doesn't like that, they can fuck off.
We got 5 and David Kendrick. Cyrax was never in the troll community. You can't be in your own audience, and we won't let him sit with us anyway. That is true. That is very true. He always wants to claim he's not part of it. He's not part of it. He is the focus of it.
Because it's not their life. It's our lives. It's my life, babe. It's your life. And it's our sons' lives.
Yeah, there you go.
And if anybody has a problem with me being with them, well, that's their problem, not mine.
It's weird. It is weird. The way he just phrased that. I mean, you could say being with the mother, but you would say, and then also raising the children, or parenting the children, or being around the children. You wouldn't say being with the children. That's a very odd way to say it. Cyrax is a very weird mind. 5 from Malika Dawn. My first super chat in a Steve stream. Can I get no God? Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh, God.
yes, I will. I will do anything for $5, guys.
And anybody who thinks they're gonna get in the way of splitting me and Taylor up, you guys can forget about it. Because I'm not ever leaving her side, and she ain't ever leaving mine. And Music Biz Marty, you will be brought down for the shit that you've done wrong. I know I might be calm now, but make no mistake, there's a beast inside that is angry and is raging inside because of what you tried to do. I mean, who just goes after defenseless kids like that?
Yeah, that's right. I did actually forget. This was all because he thought Taylor was gonna buy him that racing rig. And really, that's the reason it all fell apart, is because he wasn't gonna get his little toy from this woman. So he dropped her and dropped the kids that he said he loved, because he doesn't care about anyone but himself and his toys. I forgot about that. This was all about the racing rig this entire time.
Huh? Who just goes after defenseless kids? Who just does that? All because you hate me, you felt like you had to go after defenseless children. All because you wanted clicks and views, because you want me to rage out. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm never, ever going on your panel ever again. I'm never giving you the views that you want ever again.
And he did go on Marty's panel. Yeah, he did go on Marty's panel several times after this, because he can't control himself. He should never, ever in his life say he's not going to do something, because once Cyrax says, I'm not going to do something, that is literally a promise that he's going to do it, probably soon, but definitely at some point in the future. If he says, I'm not going to do something, he is absolutely going to do it.
Because you will be put in jail for this shit. I can promise you that. And if you don't think you are going to end up in prison for attempt on a child, oh, you got a long way to think, my man. Because let me tell you, you will end up in prison. And like I told you last night, I have all the proof to back up everything that I told you. I have all the screenshots. I have everything I need. And the police have everything they need to come after you. So like I told you, Nick, when I die, I know I'm not going to heaven.
Yeah, we all know you're not. You're obviously not. 2 from Vilify Exile. Yesterday was my birthday. Can I get no God? Yes, you can. And happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, God.
Never gets old.
I know I'm going to hell. And I'm okay with that. Because I know I've made a lot of mistakes. Now, whether God chooses to forgive me and allow me into heaven, that's his choice. That's something I'll have to take up with him when the day comes. But if I do end up in hell, I can promise you, Marty, if I do end up in hell, because I know that's where you're gonna end up. I know very well you're gonna end up in hell.
It's just such a convoluted metaphor of like, well, I'm gonna be in a horrible place because I'm a horrible person. But if you end up there too, well, it's gonna be horrible for you. What are you talking about? He's just such a ridiculous human being.
And if I do end up in hell and I see you there, I promise you I'll make your torture the worst you have ever felt in your whole life.
It's just such a convoluted, if I go to hell and I'm gonna see you there and I'm gonna annoy you. I'm gonna annoy you the entire time you're there. It's gonna be horrible for you there. It's what are you talking about?
Because like they say, karma's a bitch, and karma is my best friend. What you did to those kids is wrong. They didn't deserve that.
Yeah, it's like, what is that office? That scene in The Office, or I'm gonna be the assistant manager of hell. I'm gonna schedule you for overtime. It's like, what are you talking about? You're just struggling.
Like I told you many fucking times, dude. Like I told you many times, and people here in the chat can actually attest to this. They can actually verify and back me up on this. If you want to go after me, that's fine. If you have a problem with me, take it up with me. You don't have to bring kids or friends or family into your shit. If you have a problem with me, be a man and take it up with me.
And Cyrax always does that. Take it up with me. And as soon as everybody takes it up with him, he goes, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why are you taking it up with me?
Don't be going after my girl or my stepkids or my friends or my family. You don't ever do that, man. You don't ever go after someone's kids the way that you did. And you're lucky that Ollie survived. You're lucky that my son Ollie survived that shit. You're lucky. Because let me tell you right now, those boys are my whole world. I had a son once, but guess what? I'll never get to see that little boy because of my ex.
Yeah, remember, he also has a delusion that he has a real son out there that got adopted out. That was totally, Heather had the child like 14 months after she left Cyrax, but Cyrax truly believes this child exists, and she left him out for adoption, and so Cyrax is just very sad. He's got a real child out in the world that he'll never meet. It's very sad.
Yeah, I do. I have a kid that I'll never get to see because of my ex. Because she decided to give it up without telling me, without saying anything. I didn't even know I had a son until she gave it up for adoption. And by then it was too late. But let me tell you right now, when I got with Taylor, when I got with her, and I found out that she had two beautiful, wonderful, amazing sons that I love to...
Jesus, why would you call them beautiful? Why would you call like a baby beautiful? You call like a baby beautiful, and maybe like a prom queen or a girl going to homecoming to like pump them up. You don't call children that are not related to you, that you don't even know, beautiful. It's just, especially from this man, why would you call them beautiful?
Death, that I love to the moon and back, that I would give anything for. I knew that God put me in this position to be a dad again, to be a father again. Anybody can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. And I knew that God put me in this position because He wanted me to be a dad. He wanted me to be with Taylor. He knew what I went through, and I got put in this position because this is where I belong, with my friends, my mom.
You know, that's really That's really like the truth about him, though. That really is the truth about him. He feigns being normal. He acts like what he thinks normal people do, or he acts like what he thinks cool people do, because he's a sociopath who has no like personality. He's an evil person trying to fit in with society, and he thinks like and he's a bad actor, so it comes across so badly and openly, like clearly not like real. Yeah, it's sociopathic. It's really sociopathic. A 5 from Rabid. He talks all this BS. Do you think Ollie even crossed his tiny mind in the last 8 months? Probably not. Probably not. Ollie is probably happy that he doesn't ever have to hear this weird voice over Discord ever again. Oh, hold on.
My stepdad, my friends, my family. But more importantly, my wonderful, amazing girlfriend that has had my back and has done everything she can to help me. And with our 2 sons, Ollie and Isaac, who mean the fucking world to me. And I'm sure some of you guys in the chat right now are parents yourselves. And you guys that are parents, you can't tell me that you would do anything any different. We've been together for a good while now. We've been together for a good minute. Despite what the trolls say, we've been together for a while now. I'd say we've been together for... God, honestly, man, I can't even tell you.
He couldn't tell you because he knows the answer is a matter of weeks. He had known this woman for a matter of weeks. He only knows people for a matter of weeks before declaring his love for them and declaring his love for their children. And he's embarrassed because he knows saying, oh, I've only known this woman for 5 weeks on the internet sounds ridiculous. So he lies and goes, oh, I don't even know how long it was. I don't even know how long it was for. It's been forever, guys.
It's been so fucking long, dude. And we kept it quiet up until a couple weeks ago. And then that's when Marty started to do what he did. But I can tell you right now, I know I've made mistakes in my past. I understand that I've made mistakes. Stuff that I should...
Yeah, keep in mind that a few months after this, he had begun dating Kira. And he had this fantasy that he had been raising Callum. Not only raising Callum, but had been raising Callum for like 6-7 years. He had known Kira for 13 years, and this whole time, behind the scenes, he had been raising Callum, and he just didn't tell anyone. And then after he broke up with Taylor, and he got together with Kira, he came on and said, oh no, I've been raising Callum for 13 years, and just no one knew me and Kira were so close. Because he's a constant liar. He just makes up these ridiculous stories and thinks anyone would buy them. It's just absolutely, unbelievably delusional. Thank you.
Shouldn't have made mistakes that I should have never have made. Things that I never should have done. And to every single person out there that depended on me, that looked up to me, that I let down, making those mistakes, I want you to know that I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made those mistakes. I'm sorry I did those things that I did. But I can tell you right now, those mistakes, they're in the past. This is my brand new start in a new life, and I'm not going to let anybody get in the motherfucking way of that.
And in the years since this video, how many times has Cyrax made the exact same mistake over and over and over and over? Despite saying he learned from his mistakes, he was never going to do it again. He had turned a new cheek. He had figured out how to live his life as a good man, and he continued doing it. Since then, he's done it several times.
Ever. I'm here to right my wrongs. I'm here to fix things that need fixed.
And that's a monumental statement. He, for the first time in his life, he didn't say he wrote his wrongs. He said he's here to right his wrongs. He's here to right his wrongs. It's amazing Amazing. Good job, Cyrax. You said it right for the first time in your life.
Because unlike Marty, I'm willing to fix my mistakes. I'm willing to man up and do what I need to do to fix and right every single wrong that I have ever made. And that's the difference between me and him. I admit my wrongs and I work on fixing them a day at a time.
And yet he hasn't. He hasn't ever admitted his wrongs. He hasn't ever tried to fix them. He hasn't ever tried to be a better person in the past year. Since this video was made, he hasn't done a thing to be a better person.
But Marty, he puts the blame on other people and acts like it wasn't him. Which makes him a piece of shit.
Play Global City right in browser now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Cyrax stream without ads. Don't forget, he was streaming music, so there's ads here, of course.
Now, we're gonna take this. And as for me playing Elden Ring, unfortunately, I don't have a way to play it right now because I have an Xbox Series S, not an X or a One. So in order to play that, I would have to get the digital version, which I do not have. So unfortunately, that's not within my capabilities right now. Sorry.
And it's even farther from his capabilities now that all his toys are broken. 5 from Rick. Chancellor never wrote his wrongs. I blame violins and YouTube ads. I do too, Rick. I do too.
As much as I wish it was. But I can tell you this. I will indeed be playing some Warframe with some very good friends of mine. On top of maybe a little bit of Forza Horizon 5. And maybe even a few other games in the process. But that'll come at a later date.
Yep. Always. He's a broke boy. They are to him. They are to him.
Don't look down on me.
I know you guys know
Regret
this
it when
song.
you learn what I'm capable of.
There's no one reason Mazda owners prefer all-wheel drive, which is why it's standard on every Mazda SUV. Find out with Mazda all summer long.
Take advantage of this exceptional offer at Cascade Mazda.
Yeah, more.
My response.
Yeah,
And would that
sorry. Yeah, obviously, these are not my videos. I took this from N-Word Boy's channel. Go give him a like and a sub for archiving all these videos. Obviously, I didn't do these cuts.
Said, guys, I have to bounce for now because I have some stuff that I need to take care of.
Yeah, he's always so busy. He's got stuff he needs to take care of. He's got to go goon for the 12th time today. 5 from Faust. Every time Cyrax thinks about atoning for the past, he looks at his samurai outfit and thinks, it's okay. People send me stuff no matter what I do. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
But yo, to Callan, hit me up on Discord, man. I added you, brother, so be sure to hit me up, and I'll message you back. And as for the rest of you guys, I love y'all. And to Marty, I hope and pray to God you get there. I do hope and pray that you get brought down hard and fast with the arm of the law. I hope you get prosecuted to the full extent of the fucking law. I really do. I hope that you get prosecuted for the shit that you've done. And to my girl, Taylor, and to my two sons, Ollie and Isaac, I want you guys to know that I love every single one of you guys with all my heart and soul. And like I told you this morning, Taylor, I swear it on my motherfucking life, I'm not going anywhere ever fucking again.
And yet he would break up with her, like within a month of this. Within a month of this, he would stop talking about her, forget her, and move on completely because he doesn't care about anyone but himself.
You have my fucking word. In front of these thousands of people that are going to see this video, you have my word that I'm not going anywhere. I swear to God I'm not. I'll die before I walk out on you guys. And Marty, I'll see you behind jail bars, motherfucker, because that's where you're going to be. And if anybody would like to screenshot, let me know and I'll send it to you gladly. With that being said, I love every single one of you guys. To Taylor, Ollie, Isaac, friends, family, I love you guys.
Alright, well that was... Excuse me. Oh, I'll catch my throat. Anyway, that was Cyraxx's message to Marty about the importance of family, guys. And then he came back to do another video with terrible audio. But he says, exposing Music Biz Marty for the monster he truly is, guys.
Hello, Rumble. And I'm sure this thing get posted to YouTube, so what's up to everybody on YouTube?
So, like, we have, I did two passes. We have that, or we have this where it's even boosted more, but then he peaks, so it's worse.
Hello, Rumble. And I'm sure this thing get posted to YouTube, so what's up to everybody on...
Yeah, that actually sounds a little better for streaming, even though it's peaking. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Hold on, we'll go with that one. Wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, struggling. Here we go.
I'm here to expose Music Biz Marty, aka Nicholas Beagler, who did something that I never thought in my life somebody was ever capable of. Now, as many of you know, me and my girlfriend Taylor, we've been together for quite some time now. And she has two sons, Ollie and Isaac, who I love to death. And to them, I am dad. I am their stepdad. And, you know, I've been with her for a while now. They know me as dad, always have, and always will. Well, Music Biz Marty sent out a package to my girlfriend's house without me knowing, using my name on the package. But this just wasn't the regular package. No, this man sent juice boxes to my girlfriend's house. But they weren't regular juice boxes. There were juice boxes that had bleach mixed in with the juice boxes themselves. Like he took and inserted bleach into the juice pouches.
Again, he truly believed that the Breaking Bad storyline of giving someone giving a child a tainted juice box was real. You could just tell him that a movie happened in real life, and Cyraxx would believe you, and then run to the internet and tell you, God help him if he was alive in like the 20s or 30s or whatever, when War of the Worlds first like came on the radio. He would have been one of those idiots like running down the street with like a pitchfork and a torch, screaming that the aliens are coming. Like he's not a very bright man.
And had that mixed in with the juice. Needless to say, my son always got sick. He got so sick that he had to be rushed to the ER as of last night, which, for those of you wondering, he is doing good. He is doing fine. Him and Isaac both are good. And everybody always says, like, oh, you don't have any proof that it was him, and blah, blah, blah. Yes, the fuck I do. And the proof is right here in this screenshot. Right out here. Here is your proof, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. And that's too small for you to read. Allow me to enlarge it for you. It says, I just got the delivery receipt. Santa Claus came early this year. Which ones did you get? And then these are the juice boxes that he sent. I wish Cyrax would drink them, meaning me. I do too. This is a good start. I have another major project I'm working on. This man has basically attempted on one of my stepsons, on my girlfriend's son.
I mean, it's probably possible. It's very expensive to send liquids. Sending liquids is very expensive because they're very heavy. International shipping on a package of juice boxes would be ridiculously expensive. If they even got through customs, because I don't know if you can even just send food to other countries without customs looking into what's in the package. But Cyrax doesn't know any of this. Cyrax doesn't know any of this. He just sees a Discord message and immediately assumes it's real.
One of my girlfriend, on one of the sons of my girlfriend. One of my girlfriend's kids got rushed to the ER last night because of this sick, evil person. Music Biz Marty is a psychopath and he deserves to be exposed. He deserves to be locked away. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, why would somebody do that? I have to tell you why, motherfuckers. Because he wants me for views and clicks.
Yeah, in Cyrax's mind, someone would go through this crazy master plan of like sending juice boxes internationally to make a child sick, just to get views off of Cyrax. In his little peanut mind, this whole thing made sense to him at the time, despite the fact that it makes literally zero sense to anyone with 2 brain cells to be like, this makes no sense. This sounds like a cartoonish plot from like a Danger Mouse cartoon from the 60s. But he goes, no, this is definitely real in what's happening.
That's what he wants. He wants the clicks and the views. He wants me on his panel so he can use me and continue to blackmail and extort me. He is mad because I escaped the troll community and I left. I left YouTube, I left the internet. I have no interest in being...
I left the internet, as he says. He streamed this on Rumble. He streamed this to Rumble. I don't know why he doesn't stream to Rumble more. Maybe because he gets 0 views when he streams to Rumble. But he could just go to stream on Rumble right now. I don't know why he doesn't stream to Rumble more. He was doing it before. He obviously could figure it out.
On Music Biz Marty's panel ever again. I have no want or need to be in the troll community any longer. I do not want to be part of the troll community. But this is what I was telling everybody all along. This right here proves my point. When he doesn't get what he wants, he goes to extreme lengths like this. He goes to extreme lengths to get what he wants. And yet nobody does anything. But that's okay because now Music Biz Marty will be arrested. Hopefully as soon as possible. Because what he did is attempt. Not to mention premeditated. Because he planned this, which means it is premeditated. He planned this in advance. So I hope every single one of you now see just how evil and disgusting Music Biz Marty really is. How much of an evil monster he really is. One of my sons who I love to the moon and back, who I would give anything for, who I would do anything for.
You know, as long as you got your racing rig, but you didn't get your racing rig, so you completely forgot about these kids and their mom forever because you don't care about anyone but yourself, and you never have and never will.
My two sons, who I would defend and protect with my life.
You think he's actually watched Law and Order? There's no chance he's watched Law and Order. I would say 100% of his legal knowledge comes from Birdman Attorney at Law, or some other like equally lowbrow, easy to consume cartoon.
This man is evil and needs to be locked up, ladies and gentlemen. He is not a good person. He is very, 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 very evil. And I need everybody's help to get this man locked up. I understand that I've done some wrong shit, and I get that. But everything I've done has been in defense of my family and myself and my friends. Yes, I get it. I've done some illegal shit. But here's the thing. There is such a thing as ignorance of the law.
I forgot he said this. I forgot he says that. He actually, like the actual saying is that ignorance of the law is no excuse. And that's a well accepted saying. That it is literally the polar opposite of what he's saying. Is that he's going to say ignorance of the law is an excuse. It is an excuse. It's literally not an excuse. It is the one thing. Like, ignorance of the law is no excuse. And he's going to say, well, it is an excuse, actually.
There really is. That is a legitimate excuse. Because not everybody is going to pay attention to the motherfucking law. Nobody fucking reads every law in Ohio or in any state. And now let me challenge the state of Ohio on that one really fast. If flashing myself on a YouTube channel is such a crime, then why are people on the internet allowed to do it? Why are other people allowed to do it? Why are there porn sites? Sites on Pornhub. If what I do is illegal, those should be illegal too, but they're not. OnlyFans should be illegal, but it's not. Xvideos should be illegal, but it's not.
Yeah, like the big difference is that people go to these sites searching this stuff out, expecting to see it. It's like the difference between saying, like, if you can sit in the safety of your house and watch, you know, adult material, then why can't I just expose myself to you on the street? It's the same thing. It's not the same thing, Cyrax. It's literally the definition of not the same thing at all in any way whatsoever.
Therefore, what I did is technically not illegal. So y'all can cut that bullshit right the fuck now. Because I had every right to do what I did to shut him down. Because you, the Akron PD, refused to do your job. But, as I said, Marty, you are a piece of fucking shit. You are a waste of human space. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this man is not your friend. This man is not a good person. He is evil. He is one of the most evil, maniacal people I've ever seen in my fucking goddamn life.
Yeah, no, that's you, Cyrax. That is absolutely you. 5 from Rabid. Flipping through YouTube Shorts, Baby Shark, followed immediately by Goblin Peen. Yeah, same as OnlyFans. Exactly, guys, exactly. It's the same thing according to Cyrax.
These three gentlemen you see in this screenshot right here, William Gloryhole, Music Biz Marty, and N-Word Boy, they are the three most evil, vile, disgusting people on the face of this earth. And if anybody can help me shut them down, please do so. If anybody can help me get William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy's information so I can help my girlfriend to shut them down as well, please send me any real information that you can. Post it in the comments. Send it to my email. Send it to me however you have to send it to me. But these three need to be stopped before anyone else gets hurt. Because let me tell you, watching my son in the hospital on FaceTime was the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was the most gut-wrenching, most heartbreaking thing. It got me to the point to where I broke down in the fucking tears crying because I could not be there to protect my son. I could not be there to protect my son. And you don't know how much that hurts me as a dad. As a stepdad.
A dad to children that he immediately forgot about and never talked about again after he broke up with their mother, showing he didn't actually give a shit. He always just says this stuff like a sociopath to legitimize himself as a human being because he's got nothing else going on in life, so he pretends to be a father of children he's never met. He's a ridiculous human being.
I love those boys with all my heart. I really do. And I would do anything to protect them. And it broke my heart deeply to know that I couldn't be there to protect them. I need everyone's help to stop Marty and his three friends. If anybody can help me get a lead on N-Word Boy and William Gloryhole's addresses, please tell me. And let me know. Hit me up in the comments, hit me up wherever you can. Because these three, they need to be stopped before it's too late.
Yes, we do. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that after this video is done. I was just saving it for the end when the most people were here because it's a very short video. We'll be watching that. How long is this video? We'll be watching that in a few minutes. In just a few minutes, we'll be watching his brand new shout out to another child for some reason.
So Marty, I hope you rot in prison for the rest of your fucking miserable life, you sick fuck. Going after someone's kids. You don't ever do that shit, motherfucker. Ever. You are an evil, maniacal piece of shit. But there's your proof, ladies and gentlemen. Proof that Music Biz Marty is not a good person, but is pure fucking evil to the core. So Marty, fuck you. I have made it my personal mission to bring you, William, and N-Word Boy down. For everything you've done to me, the shit you've done to my girlfriend and her family, and her kids. Everything you've done to everyone, I promise you. I don't care if it takes a day, a month, a year, I don't care. I will do whatever I need to do to bring you down. But I will not do it by getting on your fucking goddamn panel. I will...
The second he's able to go live on Facebook, he's gonna do a show. There's no way he's gonna be able to control himself. The second he can go live on Facebook, he will.
Do it the legal way. By coming out to you legally from every side, every angle, every corner. I will expose you to TV, newspapers. I will find out where everyone you lives and contact your local news stations, your local police, everything I have to do to shut you down. Once I get your address, William and N-word boy, that's what I'm going to do to you. Marty, you're already screwed, so I don't need to worry about you. But William and N-word boy, just like Marty's going to jail here very soon, you guys are next. You guys are soon to follow. You can run, boys, but you can't hide. You can't hide forever. And just know that justice is coming for you. And justice will be served. Hashtag shut down music biz Marty, William Glory Hole, and N-word boy. Hashtag fuck the troll community. Hashtag end cyberbullying.
All right. So we have the new video from Cyraxx. Give me 1 second. I need to, I'm going to cut this out so everyone doesn't have to sit through the entire show to see this 1 minute video. I'm just going to cut it out and upload it as a standalone. So give me a second to make it sound like it's going to stand alone. So we have a new video from Cyraxx. He made a video addressed to some children for some reason. He decided to tell them all to stay in school. I don't know why, but he thought this was really important to say during his break, guys. So let's hear Cyraxx telling some children to stay in school.
What's up, buddy? So I spoke to your dad and he tells me that your friends don't believe you that your dad is friends with me. So here I am making this video for you, bud.
It's like he's excited to know that he's friends with somebody who has children again. After we just saw all those disgusting videos of him talking about children, that he knows their parents and he's now their father. He's so excited to have more children to talk to, isn't he?
So if your friends don't believe you, you can show them this video that I am good friends with your dad. This is actually me. Hi. And yeah, just wanted to say, you know, what's up. Hope you're doing good in school. Make sure you stay in school. It's completely important. Stay in school, get good grades, graduate.
Yeah, get good grades and graduate. Something Cyraxx could never do in his 9 years of high school before he's forced out. Sitting here telling other kids, stay in school, or else you'll be 35 years old in your grandma's attic making Facebook videos talking to children.
You know, graduate high school, that is important, man. Graduate school, stay in school, that is important. Your education is so important. So stay in school, little dude. And yeah, hope you're doing good, bud. And yeah, be safe, be easy, and be good. And don't do like I did when I was your age. Stay out of trouble, please. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you have a good one, bud.
Yeah, that was Cyraxx's little message to some children. It was very important that he came back during his break to talk to some children. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this show. I appreciate y'all coming by. I will catch you guys at the next one. Either Cyraxx will come back or I'll dig up some more stuff from the archives and we'll come back and laugh at Cyraxx, the horrible, horrible little goblin of Akron, Ohio. But anyways, guys, appreciate you guys for coming by. I will catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.